What's up, dearest wonderful people? We made it to this basketball court right here. It's not even a skate park, but all we need is flat ground to skate. So I'm gonna warm up with some more basic tricks and then get on to the trick of the day that I'm gonna learn. Let's get it. All right, so here's the trick that I'm trying to learn. So you might be familiar with a 360 flip or a tray flip or a 3 flip. It's basically where the board does a kick flip and a 360 shove. Basically all in one motion. My skills have not gotten to the point where I'm ready for a 360 flip. I haven't even conquered a kick flip yet. So what I'm gonna do is turn it into a boneless 3 flip. That might sound impossible, might sound strange, maybe never done before, but I'm gonna try. If you don't know what a boneless trick is, it's where you kind of replace one of the motions your feet does with your hand, where you step off and do it with your hand. So I'll show you. Now the different components that make up this trick are a boneless shove, boneless 3 shove, and a boneless flip. So let's do those. It's hot as hell, and I don't really want to wear a helmet because I'm gonna be even more hot, but I'd rather have a higher chance of not fracturing my skull and be a little bit more sweaty than less sweaty and have a higher chance of damaging this amazing brain that I have. So much knowledge up in here. Now it's time to work on the 3 flip. And this is what I'm thinking for the boneless one. Just like that. Oh. I'm trying to save time by not doing the run up and like the stepping off and just doing the actual flip itself, because the run up is stuff I already know how to do. So to save time, I'm just working on the thing I don't know how to do. We win and we lose. So for now, let's all enjoy this. Life can be so amazing if we stop. I can't believe how quickly I got that. I know that's not the full trick and that doesn't technically count, but that shows that like I have the potential. It was just to save time. So now I'm gonna do it with the run up all together and it's actually gonna count. Whew, I'm excited. This is a lot less difficult than I thought it'd be, which just shows that this is kind of a cop-out tray flip, or it's a variation, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care, it's just fun. Boneless tricks just kind of came easy to me, and I gravitated towards them because they're fun and unique, and you don't see a lot of people doing like freestyle or boneless tricks. And it just felt good. That was my niche inside of skating. I still do want to be able to do normal flip tricks, so this is kind of a stepping stone to that in like Oliver format. So let's get it. And also just like skating right here, even though I feel like my skin is being burnt, even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, what better place to do some flat skating than right next to the ocean? All right, let's do it. Let's freaking do it right now. Life can be so amazing if we stop all the chasing. Good times are always waiting, so take a look around and you'll never see them wasted. Turn the other cheek, switch your angle. Get out of the loop that's got you tangled. And there's a sunset and a sunrise, so open your eyes. The wheel just slammed down on my toe. But that's okay, skate through the pain. So for now, let's all enjoy this view. Yeah, we live and we lie, and we fall and we fly, and we win and we lose. So for now, let's all enjoy this view. Euphoria is the only thing I feel right now. And I'm really sweaty, but besides that, it's just euphoria. I would try and get it more consistently, but it's not a good feeling to leave a session not landing a trick. The last thing I do has to be sticking a trick and landing it and rolling away. And I just did that, so I'll get it more consistent another day. I'm so tired. This has been so much fun. Feels so good to have that boneless tray. Boneless tray. Whoever freaking says boneless tray, nobody, but I just did. What's up? Okay, so the rest of this video is going to be some tips on the boneless tray. Like stuff that I picked up as I tried it. So if you don't care about the trick tip part of it, then just skip out of the video. But if you are interested in trying the trick, this part of the video is for you. So the mistake I made for the longest time with my bonelesses is that I did a tail block and then took my front foot off, instead of having my front foot off, which would cause a tail block. Instead of going like that and then taking your foot off, that's easier to start with, and if that helps you learn, then do that. But you should try to advance to just sliding your foot off, and then that causes the tail block. That makes sense. Then you may have noticed that at the beginning when I was getting my essential tricks down, like the shoves and the flips, for the shoves, I put my hand melon, which means I grabbed the inside of the board. When you grab it indie, that's when you grab the outside of the board. So boneless is where you grab indie. Standard boneless is like that. But with the shoves, what I did is I grabbed it with my right hand, my backhand. You may ride, if you ride goofy, it will be your left hand. So for me, I grab it with my backhand, and then grab melon, and then shoves. And a shove is basically where the board goes 180 around. So where the tail becomes the nose, and the nose becomes the tail. And you may think, Oliver, that's not what you did for the tray flip. For the tray flip, I grabbed indie, and then flipped it. And the reason why I do that is because for the shoves, it's just easier to get that motion with the, if you grab on the inside of the board. If you grab on the outside of the board for a shove, your arm kind of gets stuck. But when you grab on the inside, it's a much more fluid motion. So you may think for the tray flip, if you add the flip, why does that make it easier? I need to grab the outside of the board because you're doing a kick flip motion, not a heel flip motion. So if you're not familiar, a kick flip is where the board flips towards you, and a heel flip is where the board flips away from you. So if I grabbed on the inside of the board for a tray flip, then that motion is really hard to get that flip into me. You know, it's getting blocked by my forearm. But if I grab on the outside, then I can just flick it. I can just flick it and it goes in the same, that wasn't a tray flip, but it goes in the kick flip direction. So then once you get to the actual three flip, the whole trick, a few things I noticed, make sure you don't grab too low on the board, because if you grab higher on the board, it gives you much more control, because the nose is mainly what's doing most of the movement. So if you grab lower towards the tail, you just won't really get that flick and the flip, and you just won't get the motion. It's two motions. Your front foot is just stationary, just sticking on the ground until you jump. Right now, it's your back foot scooping back. I like I just hit my ankle. It's your back foot scooping back, but most of it is in your hand, where you flip the board, you flick the board into you, and at the same time, your hand brings it this way, and your foot brings it this way. So it's like that motion. It looks stupid, but that's what it is. So you flick the board and kind of scoop it back towards you. So that's it. That's the few tips for the boneless tray. This trick isn't really the kind of trick where you can just search boneless tray flip trick tip. That's not really a common trick. So it's exclusive content right here. No, but seriously, if you have any questions on the trick, comment them down below, or if you have any other boneless tricks or tricks you want me to make into a boneless variation, comment that below too, because I just love bonelesses, and taking a standard trick and putting a spin on it to make it a step off or a freestyle or street plant trick. Those are all different names for kind of the boneless variety of tricks. That felt really good, landing that. There's not many other feelings like working hard on a trick and like missing it so many times and then just boom, sticking it. What goes on in your brain right when you land a trick is, it's like first you're laughing at yourself, you're like, haha, you didn't land that trick, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I just landed that trick. Crazy. I think for the next boneless trick I'm going to do is a heel flip variation of this. Great session, great vibes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, respect your elders, have a euphoric rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.